keep saying that, a repeat offender. There's no motivation for him not to, without bail or bond, there's no motivation for him or her to not cause another crime.
Lawmakers are once again calling for amendments to the controversial Safety Act, and Governor Pritzker says he is open to the idea.
This comes after a woman was set on fire on a Chicago train 2 weeks ago. Our Capitol Bureau Chief Alex Whitney is live from the Capitol now. So, Alex, how serious is Pritzker about amending the Safety Act?
Well, the governor didn't offer any specific fixes, but he did say he's open to changing the law. Safety Act supporters and law enforcement that I spoke to agree, but House Republicans aren't convinced that the governor's statement will turn into action. Crime grabbed headlines across the country. A young woman set on fire while riding a train in Chicago. Her attacker had more than 70 prior arrests.
Let's be honest, this isn't the first horrific thing that has happened as a result of somebody causing a crime, a repeat offender, no less. Things that possibly, without the Safety Act, could have been avoided.
The attack has renewed calls for lawmakers to do away with or amend the Safety Act. Even the governor seems open to the idea.
Sometimes bills get passed and everybody that votes for it knows that there needs to be a trailer bill or a tweak that needs to be made afterward. So I think everybody is open to listening to what changes might need to be made.
Champaign County Sheriff Dustin Harmon tells me that he still thinks the law is sound in principle, but improvements could be made. He said the place lawmakers should start, the Pretrial Fairness Act.
I fell on hard times and I had no choice. And then be allowed the opportunity and the resources to not reoffend. I think that's very important. However, there are some individuals where evidence is a lot stronger, where the crime they committed is a lot more harsh. And may they reoffend? Might they not reoffend when they're released?
Harmon says giving judges more leeway with pretrial detentions would strike a balance between public safety and support for those accused of crimes. McCombie tells me that change is a long shot, but it is possible.
Well, we before I am completely negative and full of cynicism on that issue, we have to remember this was passed at 3 o'clock in the morning and it had bipartisan opposition. There is bipartisan opposition to it still.
McCombie isn't confident, though, that Democrats will bring the Safety Act to the negotiating table. But she says Republicans have plenty of ideas on how to fix the law. And she's even willing to let Democrats take the credit if a fix is found.
Hey, I don't care if it is Representative Slaughter's idea. Take our legislation and run with it. But something has to be done.
Republicans have introduced numerous bills since the Safety Act was passed to amend or repeal the law. The most recent was HB 1482, which lowered the bar for judges to detain someone before trial. That bill, however, did not make it out of committee. Reporting here at the Capitol, Alex Whitney, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Alex, thank you so much for that.